Bam. Oh, that's kind of fly. I don't dislike that shot. What's happening, y'all? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me know how I'm sounding out there, people. Do I sound good? Is everything coming through clear? Because if so, I'm going to do something like that. I'm going to do something like this with the mic off to the side and out the way. Welcome to the First Church of Holy Shit. Not going to be doing too much smoking this morning because I'm on fumes. I ain't made it. Shout out to John, who smells like weed, who you will be seeing on the show very soon. Dope comedian, young comic, and a grower, and the sponsor of this show. He and I have been very busy, so we haven't touched base with regard to me getting some more. Now, y'all seeing I didn't shave my head today. Now you can see why I shaved it, because I got this shit. I got that right there. Not finna do it. All right. Who up in here? Who up in here? Oh, shit. The gang's here. The gang's all here. Christopher Perkins. What's first? What up, Zen Master? Hey, Auntie. Hey, Sweet D. I'm here. I'm having problems with the drive that runs my little slideshow. I think I might have had a hard drive die. Always, always, always a pain in the ass. I'm clipping. Okay. Let me back out some of that game. There. That good? Am I still? How am I sounding? Cutlass was cracking. Was cracking. Bro, you tripping. Your hairline is fine. No, it's not, bro. No, it's not. No, it's not. You see that? You see that? That's where it used to be. Now it's erosion. It's hair erosion. And when the waves grow, it don't grow. It's fucked up. So that's why I went bald. Did I get the remix? I did, but I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I have not had a chance to listen to shit. I miss you too, Henty. I miss y'all too. Y'all don't miss me no more than I miss y'all. I love this show. I love fucking with y'all. I love. First off, don't let no comedian fool you. You don't do this if you don't love running your mouth. Xylon. You act like you got Zoe's hairline. Oh, I'm vain, bro. I'm vain. I'm, you know, I want to say it's health, the reason I take care of my teeth. I want to say it's health, the reason I'm working out again. It's not. It is my vanity. Let's just go on. A little out of focus. Yeah. Boom. Come on. Okay, let's see. Let me try this. Watch this. Stop the camera. Sometime that does it. That a little better. Yeah, I'm a little out of focus because to be honest with you, I need to spend more money on a camera. This camera has a hard time discerning whether it should focus on the mic or me. So it'll fuck with both of them. But yeah, Grand Rising, bro. Grand Rising to my man Xylon. And y'all already know I'm going to open the doors of the church a little later. After we get into some shit, I'll put it up there in the chat, but don't come in yet. A lesson in stillness. Wow, that's scary. Is our spiritual and moral leader lifting our souls up, then mentally taking us to higher ground? I'll take all that, but mental and spiritual leader. Wow. I guess I got to take that too. Thank you, Brother Christopher. John Logic, what's up? The love of money is the root of all evil. Not quite, but okay, African community. All right. You're knocking on some shit right now. We're going to cover that. I have a little black tea with some blue agave and beans and noodles with some tomatoes, onions and mushrooms. Very good. Now, that's what the scripture says. Yeah, well, the scripture also says to obey your slave masters the way you obey, love your slave master like you love Christ. So it says, my wife asked me for some dick on her period, I'm supposed to hit her in the head with a rock. It says that too. Bad decisions are the root. Huh? Okay. We'll get into it. Oh, you're also supposed to kick her out the house when she's on her period. Get the fuck out of here with that. Yeah. All that. I take that shit with a grain of salt. Now, in the interest of the noobs that may be here, my point is that the phrase is often misquoted. Oh, yeah. Willful ignorance is the root. Okay. I'll take that. All right. We can work with that. We can talk about that. In the Tizzle Bizzle, we're going to break down as I am known to do. I'm going to explain the first church and what the get down is. Once I do some poor man's rendering, I'm going to get me some Keith. Look at that. Look at that Kiefer Sutherland. Look at that. It's so pretty. Scrape these some together. Put in my shea. Yeah. That's going to put us right where we need to be. Yeah. That's plenty. As a matter of fact. Yeah. Ooh. That Keith you don't waste. You don't waste Keith, y'all. It's good shit. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's what I call it, man. Kiefer Sutherland. Okay. Here's what's up with the first church. Now, somebody fucked up and told me God was everywhere. So I pray from here. save me 10%, I never miss a game. That's my principle. Is that organized religion has failed us because of what we expected from it. Because we believed the hype when organized religion purported itself to be this thing that was going to save all our souls. Okay. So I'm not a believer in organized religion, because once you believe God has an official name, you have to believe a man for that. You don't have to believe a man to believe that there's a God. So, and footnote, if it was not for the earrings, cussing, and weed, I would more than likely be Brother Jeff X, because I'm over there with it for the rest of it. For the rest of it. I probably pray more than 5 times a day. I just don't do it officially. I'm talking to the Creator all the time. And for some reason, God has this way of speaking to me. So I speak to you about the shit that I get. And that's what the First Church is. We just come up in here, we share. God give me something. And I run it by y'all to see where we at. All right? Now, one of my favorite parts of the show, first, we pray. So, bow your heathen ass heads. Creator, we thank you for this day. We thank you for our health and our strength. We are well aware, as the Christians wear out, and as they have worn it out over the years, it stinks to even say that somebody went to bed and didn't get up this morning, and we're thankful that we did. There were some people who weren't here last week that we're not among, and we are thankful for that too. Our thankfulness outside of religion comes from the fact that now we are going to get to see you firsthand, unabridged. Nobody's opinion of you. What you are, Creator, universe, Father, Mother, God, ancestors, is manifesting itself wide open now and outside of old opinion, old belief, old habits. And we just ask that we go in the right direction with all this new shit. Creator, while I'm in here, please, while I'm talking to you, could you bring me a troll? Bring me a troll. Help me teach these people. There is no troll without a lesson. Help me teach these folk on a troll. I'm just trying to teach them what little I know. Keep us engaged. Keep them helping me and me helping them. Keep my monkey ass out the way. Somebody got a problem they need solved. I might have the solution. Help me to be that instrument of change, that instrument of solution. Help me to be a better man, a better father, a better husband, a better entertainer, a better professional, a better businessman. Keep me constantly after my best self. I no longer want to be away from it. It's not the being of it that pleases you. but the attempt. Make them all understand that I got it. That's Jeff. That's some shit I'm working on in the nebula, Lord, and you know that. But I thank you for giving me extra credit for trying. And the people under the sound of my voice. Keep us sharp, keep us mindful, keep us helpful, keep us prayerful. I ask all these blessings in the name of my ancestors and in the name of you, Father, Mother, God. And it is so. And with that, I ask, can I get a nigga amen? Pow. There we go. All right. Chill out with that troll shit. I ain't scared of no trolls, Kels. I'm sitting here and talk all this shit. That's what cracks me up about people. They talk shit about trolls and run from them. And fuck that. Not running from no fucking troll. Fuck you. You in here with your little bitter ass and a lesson. Okay, well, you need to come on in here then. Come on in here. Let folks learn at your expense. That's scared of you. Shit. Now, get your shit and smoke it. Oh my Lord, that's smooth. See? Kels. Now. All right, then you and team fuck them all. I mean, what's my man's name? What's the black horse's name? I got his name, his head, right? He's got his face right in my head. I'll think of him in a minute. But I can't have both of y'all. I can't. Come on now. Both of my young Jedis, or two of my young Jedis, are unruly. Okay. You can't just be linking up for fade scales. That's snow. You gotta save that energy. It's gonna be plenty of time for that. Dijon, I think, or Dezion. I hope I'm saying. I hate fucking your name up. What's going on, brother? Welcome to the First Church of Holy Shit. Your name does not look familiar, so I welcome you. Come on in, smoke something, share something. Now, let's go and get into it. Why money isn't the root of all evil. Hey, Trina. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that, Trina. I'm just going to hang that in there. I think over time it got mixed up. Money is a quick route to evil. Woo! When we talk about what money really is, I'm gonna put that back up there, young lady. When we talk about what money really is, I know I'm right, Kels. When we talk about what money really is, that's going to explode, Sister Trina. And thank you for your input. Okay. This, in my opinion, is what money is. I didn't have time to type in all my shit like I wanted to, so I'm going to do it now. Okay. This is money. Money is a measure of intelligent decision in a straight line over a protracted period of time. Let that sink in. A measure of intelligent decision in a straight line over a protracted period of time. If you do something smart for long enough, the same way, theme, mood, or direction, for long enough, you will be able to measure your efforts by money. It is that measurement. It is the report card for this. This is what it isn't. Power. It isn't. Not measurable on not measurable um on a nope, that's not what I want. I wanted to get rid of you. And all it is, we're gonna get rid of that. And we're gonna yeah, we're gonna keep that. And now we can do this. Bam. Whoops, that's not cute. Basically, this is what money is. Now, the variables in that are um and you may say, well, Jeff, explain Powerball. Explain inheritance. Those are easy. Just because wee. Uh, yeah, I think y'all gonna like these. Yeah. Okay. Again, money is a measure of intelligent decision in a straight line over a protracted period of time. Now, let's deal with what money isn't in just a minute. Let me not get ahead of myself. Let me give you some more of what money really is. Uh, let's see. Is that right? That's right. Yes. That. It's that. Okay. They be getting on my nerves with this shit. How much you can't do. Uh, okay. There we go. I made two, so I can make two more. That's what money is. Didn't mean to show it to you yet, and not like that. Here we go. Okay, yeah, let's discuss what money is. Money is privilege. The more of you have, the more shit you can do. It's privilege. You can buy big, beautiful houses where you are privileged. Privilege. God damn. Uh, yes, money is privilege. You hit Powerball, you're going to have some privileges that you never had before. You're going to have privileges. You're going to be able to go places and do shit and spend that privilege, that in the word, shout out to my man Zoe Williams, those bio survival tickets. You're going to have the privilege to do a bunch of shit with that. Oh, man. We're going to the All-Star game and we're going to all be in matching Range Rovers with matching outfits. That's privilege. I will allow you to do this with that. But it's privilege. Oh, shit. Oh, African community, man. You might have to come in here. You might have to come, man. You really rubbing me the wrong way, getting ahead of me. Yes. Money is also a means of exchange. Yes. Thank you, Shun Wang Shi Tong. Is that Tong or Tang? That's with an O. Tong. Blessings to you too, Cortez. Zen Master. Absolutely. It's an agreement. Money's an agreement. We agree that $1. I have any? I just put these pants on. You know, the pants aren't important. $1 is too much to pay for this noodle, but not enough to buy this cell phone. That's an agreement. That's an agreement. Dre Cortez, I'm going to blow your fucking mind, young man. Nephew, I'm going to blow your mind about that. That old school mansions for game and old videos of Zoe and old videos of me and old bruh. 300 years from now, that will be holy scripture. That's how this works. Anyway, it's an agreement. The world is about to break the agreement that the dollar is the number one currency. That's an agreement. When people disagree, all paper currency has failed, all of it, because the agreements get broken. Money is not it. That's all money is. When you allow it to just be that, when you allow money to just be privilege, when you allow money to just be access, we can all go to a Dodger game, but we can't all sit in this skybox. So money is access and privilege and an agreement about exchange. Something my man Kel said. Let's get to that. What about people on the government and disability and chicks that live off of child support? Okay, here's what. The money they get in the form of exchange, for exchange, kind of in the reverse of what my man African community is talking about, and I do believe that in the masculine, if I'm wrong, let me know. My man African community is talking about how he lives 80% off the grid. When you taking that when you taking them chips, oh nigga, you are up in the grid. The only part of the grid that is the only part of you that is off the grid is what's in here. When you taking that shit. Don't get, and this is the Kels and the rest of you, don't get confused with people who are on government assistance somehow undoing the definition of money being a measure of intelligent decision over a protracted period of time. With the exception of minors, and those who have a disease or have been hit by a bus, everybody else on public assistance is there for one or more bad decisions. And if they've been there over a protracted period of time, it is their own lack of money that shows that. As money is a measure of intelligent decision in a straight line over a protracted period of time, just because you have the money doesn't mean it measures you. Most of the big money now has been inherited. So it's no measure of them. It is a measure of the intelligent decisions, many of those decisions about money being evil, that were made by someone else over a protracted period of time. And this person just conveyor belted their ass all over into it. It's their turn to get it. That's not the same thing. The money made itself was made that way. No, I'm not. I'm not going to talk about the New World Order at all and moving from paper currency. I'm only talking about money and evil, and what money is and what evil is, and how money winds up connected to evil. That's it. It's pointless to talk about a cashless system of government. If you can't see that, shit, what other big news can I hit you with? Poor people in America live better than some good people live in other countries. That doesn't erase the fact that Whitey ain't shit for making the situations that people deal with here in America. None of that's shocking, huge news. Let's get into something. Yeah. Let's get into what money isn't. Number one, power. Money is not power. Money will get you the best seat in the house at an NBA game. But by itself, it can't get you a team. Because it is not power. It gives you access and privilege. But money is not power. Power, oh shit. Money is not power. There we go. Money isn't power. Power power is a combination of access, privilege, relationship, and money. You got to have all three of them to have power. Or excuse me, you got to have all four of them. You have to have all four of those before you have power. If you don't, then you don't. You have power over the things that you have access, privilege, relationship, and money with. Even in your metaphysical life. I have power over, yes, I have power over my desire to kill certain people. There's certain people need killing. I mean, in general, pedophiles need killing. Rapists need killing. They need killing right out the gate. Pedophiles and rapists need killing. You ought to be able to kill them. Here's my power over them. Access to the knowledge. Well, one, that my monkey ass can easily go to jail for that shit. Jail's not a place for me. I'm a small, pretty man. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go to jail. Access to why I don't kill people. Yes, I have access to the knowledge that the Creator does not take lightly the spilling of blood. That I better have a good fucking reason, and I better have all my ducks in a row. I have access to the knowledge that killing gets messy. What if you kill a pedophile and a baby accidentally? A pedophile and an innocent individual accidentally? I have access to that knowledge. I am privileged. I have the privilege of peaceful nature. I have the privilege of peaceful nature with regard to the people I'm discussing. Because of my relationship not being jeopardized. Case in point, my brother Chris was shot twice in the chest while trying to stop an armed robbery in a high-speed chase with his dumb ass. Just so happened that he got shot twice in the chest outside the door of a cardiothoracic surgeon. No shit. This nigga should buy a Powerball ticket every week. One of my cousins knew who did it before the authorities. And was like, let's go handle this. I gave him sage advice because I could. This happened in Chicago while I was here. Were I standing over my brother with my cousin with 2 holes in his chest? You know where they are? Are you fucking sure? You're sure? Good. I want to go through the door first with a fucking machete. I am going to hack into little pieces the motherfucker who spilled the blood of my family. I don't fuck around with that. But because distance from it was in play, I was given the privilege of creating peace by space, not by desire, by space. Because my relationship with this stranger had been altered. This stranger has spilled the blood of my family. So now our relationship has changed. And if I really want it done, I have the money to get it done myself by somebody else. That is the power that is given me with access, privilege, relationship, and money. Now change any of that. Change my access to knowledge. Make me somebody that ain't nobody been telling shit. Put me in a constant hostile environment so that the privilege of peace is gone. Now give me half of relationship energy. That's a blood, I'm a Crip. That's a GD, I'm a Vice Lord. Give me half of that. And money for some bullets. What do you think's finna happen? I'm about to access the privilege of my relationship with life and death. And I'm going to do it on a regular. That's what power is. Power is a number of ingredients that money is one of. Privilege is given. Power is taken. I can give you $50 million. If you are not Jewish, I can give you $500 million. And you don't have enough money to move over in Hancock Park. Here. You don't have enough money to move right off of 3rd and La Brea. You ain't got enough. Them super expensive houses over there, they not going to sell one to your ass. I don't care how much privilege you have. You don't have that privilege. You're going to have to take the power to live over there. And man, that's a tall order. That is a tall fucking order. That's an order you shouldn't even want anyway. Oh, that's light. That's not ash. That's a tall order. No one's going to give you the power to control your own narrative. You have the privilege to participate. This is what actors are. This is what comedians are. Writers, comedians, producers. We are given the privilege by the opportunity to do it and the money that comes from it to participate in the making of our narrative by someone else. But it takes power to make your own narrative. It takes power for that. You can get privilege. Privilege is playing for the Lakers. Power is starting your own league where funky celebrations are welcome and include a DJ. Nigga, what if Kid Capri was the official DJ and involved in the game of the Knicks? Right as a three is in the air, Joey Dad. Then that's entirely our shit. What if Jazzy Jeff was the official DJ of the 76ers, as in involved in the game? That's what you can do when it's yours. What if we made our sports as lively and as funky as we wanted to? And we decided what unsportsmanlike conduct was. We decided what a lack of sportsmanship was. Because we got different yardsticks. Oh, bruh, I'm not scared of giving them ideas, Kels. I might as well. Because the one idea I'm giving isn't being used. Start your own shit. Start your own shit. Abandon. Separate. I'm a firm believer in financial and mostly social separation from American society, the same way the Hasidic Jews do not get any heat for it. The same way the Amish do not get any heat for it. The same way the Koreans, the Japanese, the Chinese do not get any heat for it. And you can go around the country and see areas where there's shit on the wall you don't understand. Until we living like them, these ideas don't mean much. They don't mean much. That's real talk. Until we get over there, until we knock this shit off, until we decide to make power, there you go. Until we decide to make power, none of this really matters. These ideas that you have, it doesn't matter. What, are they going to get richer? They're going to get richer anyway, until we start to take our power. Let's deal with the number one thing money ain't. Time. I'm so tired of hearing people say time is money and money is time. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Money is not time. Time you can get back. Right? Wrong. You can't never get time back. Time is some shit you made up to help you deal with your mind, deal with what you're doing. Because you have a concept of later and earlier. That's not money. Money costs time. Money can cost you time. especially not having it. Time costs money, but they are not the same. They're not. You can buy money. You can't buy time. I don't care what they tell you. You cannot buy time. It sounds good, but that's not what you're doing. That's really not what you're doing. It sounds cute. I'm gonna buy some time. No, you putting shit off. You scooting shit down. But it's coming. Money is not time. I've wasted money and gotten it back. I have never gotten back a nanosecond of the time I have wasted. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I lost it. Fuck it, I'll go. Clippers missed a very big opportunity. I kind of lost all respect for the NBA after that. Yeah, brother. If we're talking about what I think, uh, I've often spoken on the opportunity, the golden opportunity that was squandered during the Sterling Clippers debacle. Fucking squandered. What if no NBA player ever played for or against the Clippers again? No black one. I'm not even discussing the people sympathetic to our cause. Fuck that. You do what you want to do. But black people, we not playing for you or against you. What if nobody black would allow, that's delicious, would allow anybody in their house to use the soap, drive the car, fly on the airline, drink the beer of anybody who advertised with the Clippers and let them know that that's what they were going to do as black people for the next 100 years. Yes, sir, Kels. Let him keep the team nobody black plays for or against it sends an atom bomb type message. Not only that, yes, and black people would finally get the universal world respect that they deserve because we would have watched a people choke a giant to death in the town square. We would have would have shuddered the thoughts. That's a damn shame. Look at that. That is ash. Because I was rushing when I got in the shower. I didn't take care of that. That's ashy. Watch this here. Well, Uncle Jeff's all natural shea butter. Watch that shit. Gone. Booyah. Shiny and beautiful like a black girl's kneecap. Oh, I love black women kneecaps. Oh, shit. Dark-skinned girl kneecaps when they had them little hair dots on them. Lord. Yeah. Okay, it took me a minute, 6 Mile. It took me a minute to wrap my brain around that one. But money is crumbs for your energy. Some actuary sits out and figures out how much human energy they can get for your money for a certain thing, for their money to give to you for a certain thing. Yes, we would be universally respected, Kels, if we were to show up and mm, make power moves that affect but do not need money. Oh, you can make power moves without money. It can be done. Here's a power move. Finding out what it is you want to do and how a particular school or university can help you. Finding out who works there and who can help you get your books faster, help you get the classes you need faster, help you get into the classes you need to be in faster. And all that's about is favor and access. All of it you use in that school capacity gives you power advantage over another individual who might happen to be there vying for the same shit. Now, here's where the evil comes in and why it isn't the root of all evil. Money is just an amplifier. If you're an asshole, you're a bigger asshole with money. If you're a good heart, you're an even bigger good heart with money. If you're a blank, you're a more effective blank with privilege and access with and to money. The root of all evil is rooted in the universe before anything to do with your little ass. The root of evil you see how deep that the root of all evil is the treacherous desire, the treacherous negative. I'm gonna stop saying the dark side in that capacity because I'm dark. Black as I am, I think I'm team dark skin. I love telling people I'm dark skin. I'm dark. I'm over there. The root of all evil stems from the yin and yang, the negative energy of the universe. That's there. That's there. You call it what you want to, but it's there. It's there before money. Money's just a measurement of something else. The root of it comes along and uses you It vibrates your chakras to play a song of evil. This energy comes along and plays with your ego, plays with your jealousy, plays with your hatred, plays with your envy, plays with your lack of accountability, plays with your foolishness, plays with your irresponsibility, and puts those together. And what do you know? You in the county over a failure to appear warrant. And now it's the devil. No, nigga, you got a ticket. You didn't address it. You got pulled over. Your ass went to jail. Now, was there something in your head going, you got this ticket, nigga. You gonna take it, nigga. Ain't no, oh, fuck these people. Fuck the police. You ain't dealing with that shit. Throw that shit in the sock drawer. Throw that shit in the blank. Fill in your blank. Yeah, you throw your shit in there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go take care of that ticket. Laker game on, nigga. Watch the game. The game. Watch the game. It's on. Watch the game, nigga. Yeah, a couple weeks go by, man. I think, where is that? Where did I put that? Ooh, it's on my cell phone. Tracy got a fat ass. Oh my God. She called me now? Who do you think told Tracy to call you right then? Oh, okay, yeah. Next thing you know, you passed the date. And this energy keeps feeding you brain candy. Until that night you get pulled over on a Friday. You know, if you get pulled over on a Friday with a warrant, nigga, oh, you spending the weekend in the hoos cow. You don't know what you done set in motion with what you eat. You don't know what you done set in motion with who you in there with, who gonna jump on you. You don't know what you gonna set in motion by having to fucking defend yourself. The root of all evil is outside of you. The strings this thing comes to play, and it is a master musician, are all inside of you. You are responsible for the strings that are strummed when evil comes to play your soul. How much of that do you open up to? Some of you niggas tune, E-A-D-G, you gonna get in tune for when evil get here. So the evil can play you like a Stradivarius. It ain't the money that's the root. Your desire to be envied may not be the root of all evil, but it is evil. Why you buy clothes you can't afford? Why you buy shoes? Why you buy cars that you cannot afford? Why do you do that? It's evil because it puts you in a bind. And it's evil because that's money you could have did good with. You could have done some good with that money. Speaking of which, GB Funny Style is Cash App at GB Funny Style. You could have done some good with that money. But you need people to look over and see you at a stoplight and wish they was you. Namely niggas. You can't stunt on white people. We've covered that. You need other black people to want to be you so bad that you hyperextend yourself. That your sense of self-worth is so low is the reason why your cars, shoes, suits, wallets cost so high. Mama's boy, salute. Hey, are you going to pull up on Sage Talk with Lee on LaPeef? When is it? I forget. I dug I dug my last time on there, Mama's boy. Let me look at some of this. Damn. I'm out of weed. I'm out of weed in this goddamn 6 Mile. Exactly. Because I'm sure evil existed before money. Exactly. Exactly, 6 Mile. Don't get stuck in the symbols. Don't get stuck in the symbols. Somebody just sent me something. Thank you. Thank you so much, whoever that was that just said something to my Cash App. If I ever go to jail, I'm joining the Muslims on day one. Yeah, I tell you this. I am not a spokesman for the Nation of Islam. I am an advocate. Here's Bruce House. I was talking about Bruce House. I tell you what, young Jedi, I'm about to open up the doors and everybody come on in. I hope you done your homework. You ain't got to tell me your business, but you got to tell me something about it there, young man. I was talking about unruly behavior I was getting from Kales. And I was like, yeah, my other black horse isn't here. And we're going to stop calling bad energy the dark side because we dark. That's bullshit. But yeah, I'll say this about the nation. Amongst faithful, devout, practicing Muslims, you will find far less ignorant ones than among faithful, devout, practicing Christians. That I can say easily. The Muslims that I know that are Muslims, well, Riza Islam actually sat right here in this chair. I don't want to brag. They on they shit. You can't tell them shit about the Quran because they read it. You can't tell them shit about how to eat or how to pray because they doing it. Most of the Christians I know don't know the Bible. They ain't read shit outside of what that dude say or one of his friends say. So yeah, I would join the Muslims too. Now, I'm gonna bust the invite out in this piece. And then booyah, booyah, booyah. Let me see if anybody's over on Facebook and what they saying about my little funky ass show. Hey, Cananas. Let's see. Because Facebook be entirely they be entirely on their own shit. And I don't understand why I can't see them both. When I do this, I gotta figure this out. Let's see. Edit profile. Oh, okay. I guess it's not in there. All right, good. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Fuck them then. Just put it up on my own. All right. Now, let's see. Let's get back up here. Yeah. Brother Christopher, nephew. He says, is ego the root of all evil, Jeff? Well, we kind of covered it a little, but let's get back into that. In my opinion, no. What ego is ego is the instrument case that the instrument oh shit, I'm finna teach. Hold on. This here is a case for an instrument. There is a hell of an instrument inside this case. Slide this sumbitch over. Boy, I'm gonna be mad if I hurt my bass. Yeah. Inside the case is the instrument. Now, this kind of shit makes sense to you when you're high. It made perfect sense a minute ago. Made perfect sense to me. Huh? Okay. It's a case. It's rugged. All right. This is the instrument inside the case. It's a Fender Jazz left-hand bass, Sunburst, Mexican. If you're a musician, that means some shit. Depending upon who picks this joker up, you can get pure music or, in my case, pure bullshit. Because this is a set of golf clubs right here. This is my golf clubs. I'm going to learn how to play the bass. Now, thing is, Corny Mims is a friend of mine. Alex Al. He's some of the baddest bass players in the world. Are friends of mine that play for sure enough. What happens is ego is the case. My control over that case determines whether it opens up and allows the negative energy to play my E string. Say something about my family. My A string. I want a TV show. I want a car like that. I have the desire to sing. If I can make any sound come out of me, it would be Eric Benet. I wish I could sing like that man. Eric Benet is one of the most underrated easily Captain Underrated when it comes to talent and singing. Sometimes I cry. That's one of the best songs. I cried the first time I heard that song. That's one of the best songs I've ever heard. If I'm not careful, I can let my admiration for that man's instrument turn into envy because I don't have it. That's what happens if I let negative energy pass my case and start to play my bass. Look at that nigga out there barefoot. I hope he get a splinter. That shit. Fuck him. That shit. I can sing. That's ego. My intelligence. Someone who can bless my situation insults it. So now, ego playing, now who the fuck he think he talking to? You know what, Jeff? You are this smart, and you need to let all the niggas in here know. There just went my opportunity. Because I let ego let the negative energy play the bass. I can't let it play my bass. I have to constantly check the locks on my ego because my ego lets my instrument out and the negative force can play it. So can the positive force. You know how the positive force plays my ego? When it, yeah, there you go. Clint Sands, monster ass bass player. Monster. Everything, yeah. Clint Sands is about my equal in music and comedy. Done worked with some of everybody, wrote for some of everybody. Well respected in his field. Here's how ego works for me. The next time I see Clint Sands, I will have remembered that he told me that you are supposed to hold your wrist a certain way when you play the bass and you do not move your wrist and how to put my fingers. And for me to learn that and have the scales down the next time I see him so that he and I can sit across from one another and play some shit on the bass actually. That's using my ego for me. How do I use my ego for me? To practice my vocal chops so that when I put them on the album and I use this one thing where I shout out Eric Benet, I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's dope as hell, though. You'll see it when I do it. In order to do that, I need to work on my vocal cords. I need to learn to play my ego properly. I need to know when to allow my ego to be played and when to put that son of a bitch up. And you can only do that through study, through trial and error. But it has to be important to you. If you want to get past the root of all evil, check your ego. Check your damn ego. It really is that simple. Having an ego isn't bad. We all have one. You got to check it. You got to put it where it go. That's all that is. Check your goddamn ego. Because that's where evil come knocking and nowhere else. This has been dope, y'all. I thank y'all for coming up. Oh, shit. I didn't even see him. I didn't even see you, Bruce. I was about
Wow, you disrespectful.
Hold
Wow,
on.
I've been here for
Let me put
10
my shit
minutes,
up.
though.
I ain't gonna leave it nowhere fucking at.
I've been in here for 10 minutes. You just now get to me. Disrespectful.
Daddy, what's that? I'm not too hungry if it's cookies.
Very important to me. So, that goes like that. Yes. Let me put that back to bed, bye. I'm coming. Hold on. There is Bruce. I did not see. Brother Bruce, sit tight.
Yeah, you disrespectful, bro.
Oh, I didn't even
over
see you,
here.
man. Because you know
I've
what?
been in here
Huh? You been in here how long?
about 10 minutes
Oh, my
since
bad,
you picked
bro.
up that guitar.
Since I picked up the pace. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you why I really apologize. Because I didn't, if you notice, I didn't have the headphones on. So I couldn't hear,
Okay.
I can't hear nothing. Okay, they do that. Because that a lot of time if I put my hand. There we go. Whoops. And then it
All
there.
right, don't
Yeah.
touch it again.
There we go. Now it's in focus. What's happening there, young Jedi? How are you, man?
Man, I'm a little conflicted about some stuff, but it's been working itself out.
Okay. Anything you care to share?
Yeah, actually, what you was just talking about.
Well, go ahead.
That ego. I look like I got right. I wasn't on time, but I was right on time. Uh,
Did
I've
that.
been trying to figure out why I lost something, and apparently, since the only answer I can get it's apparently ego.
Okay, well dig in,
Me
bro.
and ego ain't never been at odds. Scoot this way. Me and ego ain't never been at odds. Then it got us through a whole bunch of stuff. But we didn't lost a real good situation because of ego.
Okay. You wanna elaborate?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay,
So I've
well.
been trying to figure out how how me and this chick, this ex of mine, fell out so bad. Uh, I met the girl, we could talk back 13 hours in a day, easy, no problem. No problem. All that first meeting stuff, which to me it don't mean nothing because that's how I am usually with everybody. So that don't really. But the fact that we was making time at this age to talk that damn long with kids and everything else that was going on, I thought that was a little more special than regular, you know.
Sure.
To the point where when we break up, every conversation is friction now. or was friction.
Mm-hmm.
How we could just be sitting there and we be saying stuff in plain English, and all of a sudden it's just confusion. All these thoughts that you think I'm saying this, and that's not what I'm talking about, and all of that going on in
Mm-hmm.
every conversation. It didn't make no sense. It just wouldn't make any sense to me. And her thing was always, if you just, and my thing was always, if you just.
Right. Right.
which didn't help nothing, but uh it just kept confusion. So to the point where we just finally ended up talking, and it still is like, well, why is this so bad? Why is every conversation this? And the only thing I could think of that makes any sense is when she says something, you thinking something else. And that's like, so her thing was, I just need a man to provide. Like, I don't need, I mean, not provide, protect, because I'm provided for. I'm good. I just need a leader and a provider. To me, and I would just go, that's you talking real foul. Like, and she'd be like, what do you mean? Like, that's not all a man is. And that was my argument. That's not all a man is. That's a short list of things you need him to do. But that's all. That's not all a man is. And basically listening to what you were saying was basically, I want it to be more than just a nigga that's gonna take a bullet for you and tell you what to do.
Okay. God damn it. I hate to do these things to you, nephew. I really do. But you ready for it? You ready?
Yeah,
You ready for the Master Jedi treat? You ready for this upper level Jedi shit?
I wouldn't have shared.
Okay, exactly. Let's go back to your presentation. You talking kind of foul. I believe. What were your exact words?
When
you were talking, when you said what she said, and then you say your part in response. You said something. You're talking something kind of foul. So, what was she doing?
give me a laundry list of what.
Yeah, okay. To give me a laundry list and leave shit out is kind of foul. Okay. While true, it also passes a judgment that says that she is foul. In her feminine energy, her ego, and let's just be honest, bro, generally, when we deal with one another in relationship, or we kick that guitar case open. We set up the music scheme. Okay, we're going to let ego play all this shit. The female ego. I'm wrong. I'm less than. And this is what he feels about me. She don't hear shit else after that. She ain't heard a goddamn thing else you said. And all the shit you said was factual.
Sit.
All of it. You are right to say that I don't need a provider because all I got is provision. Well, here's one of the issues in leadership. Leadership governs provision. Are you going to allow me to tell you what not to spend your money on? Because if I'm your man, I might. And I'm going to mean it. No, you can't buy that. No, you can't buy. No, no, I don't think you should buy that. No, you shouldn't. You should not buy that little bitty ass dog. You need a real dog. No, you should not buy that car. Those cars are shitty. Here, let's go to my man. No, you should not go over there. No, you should not go on vacation in that spot right now because Mexico is crazy. Let your girls go over there. You know why your girls is going on the hot girl summer? Because they don't have no man. I'm your man. You gonna let me do that? You wouldn't have a problem doing that if you was broke. But because you have money, it affects my leadership according to your submission. So the fact that you have money is not a positive, especially if I think it's something I'm gonna if you want me to be your leader, you don't get to cooperate. Because here's what leadership usually means between a black man and a black woman in America. I'm gonna cooperate with you until I disagree, and then I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do.
Right.
That's not leadership. I ain't
gonna say right. I'm gonna say that's what I was afraid of. I said
sure.
that way.
Well, this is the way you have to put it to her, but you have to search when you are speaking to this woman with a goal in mind. This is not about you being less than. This is not about you simping. This is about you understanding that you have a message to get across there, Jedi. You're a Jedi, bruh. I wouldn't waste my fucking time with you if I didn't see it. You're a Jedi. That means it's time out for the way other niggas speak. If you want her to get this, you're going to have to lay it out and understand, brother. Understand that you are talking, this is a sister, right?
Yeah.
You understand that you are talking to a female being who for the last 4 centuries has been genetically programmed to be obstinate to you.
Right.
Them 4 centuries is not her fault. But by female nature, she doesn't want to own that. And it's not for you to rub her face in. It's for you to understand and give her the path to walk. Here's what I want to be to you. I want to be your leader. So I want to lead you because I'm a leader. And it don't matter who makes the most money. I'm either your leader or I'm not. That's where I am. And it's not about bossing you around. It's not about giving you a bunch of rules and regulations that you need to follow in spite of yourself. It is about what we find to be the truth and what we find the way to be, and me championing the way that we agree is the way, whether we agree to do it all the time or not. You are keeping me on the way as my woman. I am keeping you on the way as your man, but as your man, I'm out front. I think that's what you want. Well, when you decide that because you have your own money, almost what it feels like to me, baby, is a parachute you can open whenever you like. That's what I'm feeling. And it's not an indictment of you. It is an indictment of the thinking. And we got to get past that thinking if we're going to be together. We obviously love each other. We keep calling each other. We're obviously metaphysically bonded. We got to work out this other European shit. We got to work out this slave master shit. We got to work out this nigga from the street shit. We got to work out this boss bitch shit. We got to work all that shit out if we really gonna get somewhere. Now, bruh, here I challenge you. Email me, bruh. I'll counsel you and your girl if she'll sit. Show her this. Show her this. And ask her, would she be willing to have me talk to y'all? Because I think I can go untie some of these knots. Because it's not about the goodness of either of you. It's about the playbook that both of you are using. Does that make any sense?
Mm-hmm.
It's the playbooks you using. Because every fucking thing you said, I agreed with. Every word. But when you came out the gate, which you kind of foul, bruh, you can forget it. You will never, ever, Paul, you will never do yourself a service bickering with a woman. Not you. That's the other
Anybody.
bad news. That's the other bad news for you, bro. Bickering with women services lesser men. Ooh, shit. Bickering with women services lesser men. It does nothing for you. It says you're never going to do, bruh, what the fuck for? What the fuck for? Now, I'm not saying disagree. I'm not saying debate. I'm not even saying sometimes argue, but bicker over bullshit. I don't even know if we're going to argue over it. It is what it is. You're smart. I'm smart. You're in touch with your feelings. I'm in touch with my feelings. We are both black and in touch with the creator. This shit shouldn't be that hard. That's where we are. If we're there, if we're cooking with that shit, there's not much we can't get past. But we gonna both have to be willing to get rid of this European shit we was taught. Both of us. If you gonna hold on to it, mama, I don't know how this is gonna work. If I'm gonna hold on to it, I don't know how this is gonna work. Because it's dying. And we, as Africans, have to let that shit die. You're melanated people. You gotta let this European shit die. It is. It's dying. Let it. Find your way to it. What say you, young man?
Well, that might be a little more difficult than I wanted that to be.
It's a bitch. Yeah.
Oh no, because I kind of set this relationship up to where I was like, you know what, I can't figure this out. I can't. So we're gonna go ahead and leave it alone. I told her I was gonna let it go. I was gonna just let it go until we figure it out, or until I figure it out, because it's only gonna be me that's gonna figure it out, because she'll go on. They easy to go on with the life. So let me give this some time, because this is getting. I can't stand not being able to speak, and everything is argument and teacups and what size teacup it turns into. Oh, that's not what I was talking about. I was just like, it becomes too much. I start feeling unappreciated. I know she start feeling the same way. So it's kind of just like it just turned into very, very ugly. And I'm like, I know you still love me. That ain't part of the argument at all. I ain't making that argument. It's just it's volatile. And I don't know how to erase without being willing, without me being able to, because that's how our conversations go. I have to find the right combination of words to hit the trigger to whatever feeling that you're not telling me about that's in the back of your mind. So once I find out what it is, or once I hit the trigger, then I got action. But if I don't want to do all of that, I don't want to play the wordsmithing game or Clue and all that. Just tell me what's up. And the last conversation, she was like, basically, you don't understand that you had it to basically where if you would have told me what we was doing, that's what we would have done. And I'm like, fuck, I was supposed to know that. Like, I didn't know. So it is what it is. Like, and now we ain't doing nothing. Like, now I feel like we shouldn't be doing nothing because everything is conflict. So I don't want to be in conflict. That wasn't our point. That was. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. And should you show this to her? What's your name, if I may ask?
Berthina.
Berthina, sister, this is to you. I believe what my Jedi what the Jedi brother Bruce said, what he said you said was that he didn't know that if he said something was to be done, then that was what we were going to be doing. Sister, I submit to you that it is the fact that you were taught over centuries that we aren't trustworthy. And we were taught that you were disposable. We've been given horrible, fucked up tools to deal with each other with. Some we need to throw out, some we just need to sharpen. The tool that makes things clear to a man that you have, you need to examine. Because the fact that he did not know that whatever he wanted to do was what y'all would be doing, baby, that's not on him. That's on you to let him know that. No, you didn't. If you did, you couldn't have made the statement. You made the statement that he should have known, he didn't know, he's speaking verbatim, I'm speaking verbatim, no, I don't, or he's paraphrasing, I'm paraphrasing, I wasn't there, but what it sounds like you saying is that he didn't know that you was down with his program. He's a lesser communicator than you. He's a man. He don't communicate like you at all. You know how he would have known that you were down with his program? Is if you'd have sat him down and looked him in his fucking eyeballs and said, babe, I trust you. Whatever you want to do, I'm down. I don't think you did that. If you feel that, if you can find that, bring it up and look at what's in the way of it. Look at man, she had a pretty old school name. What's her name, Bruce, again?
Berthina.
Let's see. That's a great shouting name from the car. Berthina! We're going to be late. Shit! That's a wonderful. Yeah, my wife has that. Now, Berthina, I need you to find out what it is that is between you and Bruce and this sentence. Bruce, I trust you. And whatever it is that you want to do in the future, I'm down. There's something in the way of that sentence. Maybe both of you know what it is, but I'm not dependent on him to know. I'm asking you, what is in the way of that sentence? Because if you get that out the way, ain't nothing between y'all but air and opportunity. Please get back to me, young lady. I say all of that shit in love. Okay, yes. That was not on you, brother, to know that she was down with your program. It wasn't on her. It wasn't on you to show her. It wasn't on you for her to show you. Because apparently she was aware that you didn't feel that way. So she needed to show and tell you if that's how she felt and you weren't there.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't know when she just told me here recently in letting go conversation. I just was shocked about it, and I'm like, I get it. Like her thing, she older than me or whatever. So her thing is always bitches and stuff of that nature. But that's cool. I didn't help because I didn't help.
I'm confused. Back up a little bit. Now, I figured I was wondering, was she a little older than you? Could name Berthina. That Berthina ain't no 26-year-old Berthinas I know. That's Berthina. That's a grown woman. That's goddamn grown ass. She can make cornbread. Berthina's cornbread is the shit. Okay.
Oh yeah.
You can't not be able to cook with a name like Berthina. Anyway, I don't understand what you meant about the bitches part.
Well, one of her real issues, her first issues was our age gap, and then my thing was that only matters as much as me if I was broke or poor or some shit like that. Like then I guess that'd matter, but until then, that shit don't really matter. So after I smashed that, it became I'm not young. So one time she had went through my phone when we weren't together, like we was about to get together. Uh, she had went through my phone and like every broad that I was talking to before her had hit me up like the same week. So she had seen all of that, and all of their body types wasn't hers. So that became a thing. I didn't smash none of them. Nothing. They had just all hit me. Yes and no's and yes and no's. Shit, we wasn't together yet. So we got past that, and then another little downturn happened or whatever. We was getting into it, and I went and smashed the kid's mom. So that became a thing, and then we broke up.
Well, no shit.
Well, I told her. She didn't find out. I told her. Which would have six of one, half a dozen of another. But so I did that, and then she decided she was gonna stick it out. But with the sticking it out, it was so we did a year of that, got cool. I'm like, I bet I'm ready. So I wasn't messing with the kid's mama no more, none of that, and I'm ready to come on, do what we gonna do. The way she tell me no was no, and I'm not gonna help you resolve whatever the issue is. So I'm thinking, I'm like, she only can do what I let her do. So I worked on me and not letting her do nothing. And then what else do you want me to do? She said, well, I didn't help you break it. I'm not gonna help you fix it. I was like, well, what? So I'm ready to be together. It's been a year and we still talk, just like like nothing ever happened damn near. What's up? You don't want to tell me what your issue is. I bet. So I just kind of left it alone. Like I just left it in there. If you're gonna leave it in there, let's leave it in there. Now I'm gonna admit that that's a problem I got with shit like that. Like I don't like instability and being unstable. Like I like all my movements to be what it is, unless I'm going on an adventure. So if we on vacation, we only got $100, then that's all we got for the vacation. I'm okay with shit like that. I'm not okay with where I'm at being in jeopardy or feeling kind of funny or my future movements being funny. So I was like, all right, so we leaving it in there, we leave it in there. Everybody do what they want to do there. That's how I took it. Then
Yeah, there's a lot of now, if I may ask, because the point is being made in the chat that makes a little sense about perhaps she is feeling the age gap. What is the age gap?
13.
Okay. Now has now how long y'all been together off and on?
We was only together for about a year. Then we've been knowing each other for almost twice. That's almost 3.
Almost 3 years. Okay.
So we
Well,
only was together for that first year. Yeah.
you gotta. Now I will say this. You gotta see this from her side, and her side being women constantly feel that they are in competition with one another. And the one thing that she cannot give you is the 25-year-old her. She can't give you the 30-year-old her. That's a son of a bitch for her to try to compete against, because for women, age is reverse currency. They're worth more in the 20s. We're worth more in the 40s and 50s. They're aware of that. She's dealing, and how old are you, Bruce?
33.
30. Okay.
She 45, so 12,
Yeah,
I guess.
45. But see, that's a black 45.
Yeah, it sure was.
Okay, that's a black 45. Now, when thank you, Christopher. If she take care now, and I don't know, is she athletic? Does she eat right?
She looked damn good. You know, she got some little. She might have a couple of health issues that might stop her from doing as much exercise as I would like her to do every once in a while. Then there's just the laziness of not wanting to exercise. But she ain't. You couldn't tell she was 45. I tell you that much. I don't care how many times I guess.
That's now.
How many times I let you guess,
brother? That's now.
All right.
That's now. Okay. As a rule, young Jedi. As a rule, and I'd tell her if she was here, women don't get smaller.
Right.
As a rule. That's why I tell, if you're going to get serious, I mean, you know, not for nothing, Mrs. Brown is built like a brick shithouse, but she was straight up and down for most of her 20s. If I could tell a 20-something, 30-something, dude, take them small now so that they fill out into that size 8 that you like. If you start with a 10 now, she ain't going to be a 10 in 10 years. That's not how it goes. That's just not how it goes. That's 10 4th of Julys. That's 10 Thanksgivings. That's 10
Right.
Christmases. That's 10 vacations. Bruh. They generally don't get smaller. So the concept of I tell you what you should do. You tell me, yes, and this is for both of you. Tell me what okay, you're 33. At 43, what does either Mrs. Bruce House, which really I hope we get rid of marriage. That's for family. We're villages. The queen of your village in 10 years, the queen, the one that represents you. What does she look like? What does she act like? Describe her to me. Go.
Oh, scheiße. I hadn't even thought. Now I haven't thought about it. You can be completely honest. I'll take that as homework. Cause
okay.
I ain't really been. That ain't been the plot.
Yes, sir. What does she look like? Because she exists. The woman that's going to be with you 10 years from now, Brother Bruce, exists. The situation exists. You get to create it metaphysically and walk into it. So, I want you to build that woman, and I want you to ask yourself, can this sister be that woman? Have your answer in your head before you ask her that.
Yeah.
Beware if she tells you she's that already. Because you didn't ask her to be that from her experiences. You need her to be that for you. Now, you're that from, if you telling me you that already, you that from every Tom, Dick, and Harry you ever slept with and every experience other than me that you've ever had. I don't want you to be that from that. I want you to be that from the shit we go through. So no, you're not that. You couldn't possibly be. Because we're talking about 10 years in the future, 10 of our years together. What the fuck do they have to do with that? Now, I wouldn't put it that way, but
I'm glad you heard him say that. That's exactly how I be talking sometimes.
Exactly. You can't do that.
Right.
You can't do that because it's not that you can't talk to her that way, but what has happened is what happens. The relationship is a baby, and you pounded the baby in the head with that language and killed it. And then she turned around and started cutting on it with her language. So now here you are, You two obviously attracted to one another. Obviously, some pull to one another. You need to find out what that is. But you can't work because you didn't kill this relationship with talking like that. Me and my wife had a very heavy conversation last night. And the both of us were respectful of the relationship in it. Man, we could talk to each other horrible if we wanted to. Man, could I say some bad things to her? Man, could she say some bad things to me? But what the fuck for? The relationship suffers. And we want to like each other. And you don't like people who talk to you like shit. If you want to like her, curb your mouth. Because that's your ego.
Right.
That's you. Curb your mouth. But understand that you are not a punching bag. You are not there just to be kicked in the mouth because you've decided to drop your hands. You have dropped your hands in the hopes that she will drop our hands so that we can get to the bottom of this. And if we can't do that, then okay, maybe we fuck sometime. I'm okay with that if you okay with that. Is that what she's more aiming at right now because she doesn't trust you anymore because of what happened with the baby mama?
No, it was an alternating type of situation.
Okay, well, now I've said this before too, and she may not want to hear this. Dear sisters, in the future, if you want a black man, you're going to have to share him. Because I am teaching all my young Jedis to be with as many women as they can be honest with. As many women as you can afford to be honest with in order to build a kingdom is what you need to be doing, Brother Bruce. And if she's not with that program, then you have to understand that she's with the old program and maybe you do need to leave her behind. And I would tell her this. Now, me, I'm 57. I'm out the game. I'm monogamous. I love my wife, but bruh, you young bucks, you got to build a kingdom because this shit we're in is about to crumble. It's crumbling. It's about to fall. When I say you should be with as many women as you can afford to be honest with, what I mean is as many quality women, as many forward-thinking women that are going to help you build Kingdom Bruce in 10 years. You ain't just fucking on bras to fuck on them. You fucking with a fine-ass lawyer and a fine-ass accountant and a fine-ass data entry technician. Maybe that's it. And you going to take them 3 pieces, they going to work together with you and y'all going to make something. If you can afford to be honest with 3 women in that fashion. Or 2 or 5. As many as you can afford to be honest with about building Kingdom Bruce. And if y'all gonna fuck around with some other people, cool. But they can't be no bullshitters. Bring a motherfucker with something over here. Or you can get the fuck on. That's the game. That's the future game. That's the game you need to be on, in my opinion. You need to be about kingdom building, Brother Bruce. That's in all seriousness. In all seriousness, you need to be about building your shit and whatever that looks like.
Yes, sir.
And the women that are around you, I'll say this and I'll be done. The women that are around you have to contribute more than Vijay. A lot more. They have to be in line with your program. If they are not, there are too many of them, especially if you are talking about just sisters. There are too many of them for you to waste your time. And if the one that's older than you, if she really not stepping out as the queen and going, look here, Let me get these other chicks in line. Because they out there like that. Let me get these other chicks in line. And I manage a Kinko's. I manage a whatever the fuck. And however that helps Bruce, that's what we doing because we see where this nigga is going. You can find 3 of them fine as shit. That's who you need to be with. What say you? You there? What Bruce done? Bruce, you there? Oh shit. Well, oh, there he is. So what say you, Bruce?
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I thought I lost you on the freeway.
No, you're good.
Okay. I think I believe everything you're saying, and that's why I said at the beginning I might not have been on time as far as the show started, but I came on time for what I needed to know. Because
sure.
Even with building, there has to be a honesty. Only has so much room for ego. So when you say you can't just be talking the way you feel like talking, because I have a whole thing where I'm talking and I'll be like, stop me when I'm wrong. Don't not like what I'm saying just to not like it. When I'm wrong, then you say something. I'll tell people that to their face with no issue, no problem.
Okay.
But
let's stop there. Let's stop there. There are 2 pieces of there are two pieces of homework you now have. Being right and winning. Oftentimes in relationship, you're going to have to pick. I need you to tell me the difference. Because there is a way that I reserve talking to my wife. Because I know with a couple of sentences said wrong, because of how close I am to her, I can reduce her to tears. It's not because she's weak. It's because I'm close. I have to be responsible with that closeness. Now, that's not to say I'm going to take disrespect, but my wife is not disrespectful. That's not to say I'm going to take condescension, because my wife's not condescending. That is to say that if there's a better way to say it and she's going to receive it, then that's the way we're going to take it. And I got to be a big enough dude to do that. And again, I ain't taking no shit. I ain't simping. I'm just realizing that I'm not dealing with myself. I'm dealing with a woman.
Right.
I'm not dealing with another dude. You and I, if we was next door neighbors, would be cool with, nigga, why do you keep dragging your fucking trash over on my side? What the fuck? All right, my bad. You right. Fuck. All right. We good. Nigga, you need me to help you push your boat onto the thing? You pulling your motor out this weekend? Call me, asshole. I'll come over and... That's dudes.
Right. Fuck is you doing as a greeting?
Nigga. One of my best friends in the world. This is the phone conversation when we first pick up the phone. Yeah, nigga, it's good to see you ain't slipped up and bust your head open on the fucking sink. Yeah, I thought you would have killed yourself by now. That's my boy. And that means, nigga, I miss you. Man, it's so good to hear your voice. But you think I'm going to say that? I'll tell you his name. His name is Kevin Rouse. Kevin Rouse is one of my best friends in the world. But if you think I'm going to compliment that waterhead mongoloid son of a bitch, There's no fucking way. But there's no. I don't talk to my wife like that. I got dudes for that. Me and my
Right.
brother-in-law are fucking horrible when we get together. The most vile, stupid, sophomore, juvenile ass bullshit that we talk about, that we keep a fucking that hockey shield. We keep our wives on the other side. Don't come over here. Don't come down in this pig shit. Don't. We talking about some horrible fucking shit, and we think it's hilarious. You're just gonna think less of us if you come over here. There's a space for that. It's not in the relationship with your woman. Not about y'all, about other people maybe, but not about y'all, because you're trying to keep the relationship safe. How much do you give a fuck about this relationship? Not her, not you, the two of you looking at the relationship as an entity outside of the two of you that needs to be taken care of. That's where you got to get to, young Jedi. And that's what I leave you with as I kick you the fuck out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorites, Brother Bruce House. That's a good young Jedi right there. I think he's on his way, especially to be in his 30s and thinking like he think. It's a bunch of empty-headed motherfuckers his age. It's a bunch of empty-headed motherfuckers my age. But that's my dude right there. And I need you to check in with me, Bruce. You kind of got off the hook. I saw how you did that with the bring up the thing about ego instead of telling me about the Erica. Shout out to Erica Lachey, her list of ladies. You ain't told me shit about that. Because if you had done your homework like I told you, you're probably not going to run into any 40-plus-year-olds. Not that many. Then run into more women your age over there. Do your homework, Bruce. You don't have to get back to me on any one woman in particular. I want you to get back to me on the experience. Just the experience. I'm just trying to see if this model I have works. I ain't trying to get in your business any further than you want me or this. But that's what we need to be doing. I can get deeper in it with you, Bruce, but then you gotta hit the class. I do life coaching, y'all. I can do this in your life, but you're asking for more of my time, or you can just watch and get what you get from the videos. I can do this with you on your time. We agree on time, and I put you in with the other people I'm life coaching, and we knock that shit out. Hit me up. I would love to really, really delve into this. I think I can help. I think I can help the future with her or without. But there's a lot of shit. See, here's where your lady is. God bless Berthina, but she's here. She's in a game running her auntie's playbook against her nieces. And it's not going to work. It's not going to work. I could fix this. I bet you I could. But is it worth it? Is it worth it? Here, hit me up at Ask Paul Lee. Hit me up at AskUncleJeff@gmail, and I'll shoot you the whole thing. It's tiered. It's tiered. And hit me up. I'll get you. I guarantee you. You'll look at shit different if you fuck with me. You will. And information is not like $1 where now I give it to you. You either owe me or I don't have it. Information to me is like, you got a candle, my candle is out. You light my candle, it just got brighter in here. Come light your candle. Come get some life coaching. You send it to me, we gonna get it in. It's right there. It's right there, Bruce. Hold on, it's coming. Okay, that's the Cash App. If you enjoyed anything today, you need the beats. You need some beats? I make beats. You need life coaching? Life coaching, AskUncleJeff@gmail. Hit me there. Now, I've been using this during the show. Uncle Jeff's Pure Natural shea butter. Hit me up for some shea butter. Where is it? Where is it? Yes. Uncle Jeff's All Natural African Shea Butter. Changing the world one ashy ass at a time. Cover that ash at Gmail. I was in such a hurry to do the show that I didn't put none on, and I usually, to overshare, I'm head to toe with it. That's why my skin glow like this. Besides the fact that I don't eat animals anymore. Yeah. Hit me up. Let me know how I can help. I think a lot of times we think we're unreachable when we're not. We think our shit is hopeless when it ain't. Just got to dig a little deeper. Stay high in thought. Stay high in deed. Guide your ignorance to your wisdom. Pull out of the gravity of the stupid. Sisters, find your peace. Brothers, find your majesty. Your Uncle Jeff. I'm out. Y'all be good.